Caster, hope you're feeling well today. Like I said, I'm not feeling like very fine actually, but I know that things are gonna be okay very soon. So yeah, just put me in your prayers, guys, as you pray. And yeah, because no one loves it when they're not feeling well. No one loves it when they're not feeling like okay. So please, you guys gotta pray for me harder, yeah. So hi Caster, I pray you feel better. Much love to you. And thank you so much, Janice. I really appreciate. And yeah, definitely everything is gonna get well. I'm gonna be feeling better very soon. And yeah, things will just work out because we believe in God the Most High, and He's gonna do everything right for us. Joel says please eat fruit. I definitely will, and thank you so much.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Hello guys, I hope you're all doing fine. Well, isn't the year flying? Another week is down. We are already in the middle of March, almost in the middle of March. Guys, I have come across a video by Black Demon, and she is on a rant, guys, insulting Marwa. And I'm wondering why. Marwa is trying to save a life. Marwa is trying to champion this noble cause, but he is facing insults. Guys, Black Demon came out to say that, this GoFundMe is a scam. This whole thing basically is a scam, all the way from Caster's mother to everybody else who's in it. And I'm just wondering, guys, how can it be a scam? And yet they are the ones who brought it to the streets. Then they are a scam. They are the scammers. Who brought this thing to the streets, guys? Isn't it the lazy gang? So how is it that now we, the positive team, are the scammers? I don't get it. So they brought a scam to the streets so that they can bait the positive people with it? Is that what she's saying? Because I really want to understand this. And then, she contradicts herself and says that, why are people, looking for somebody to help? The person who needs help is the one who should reach out so that people can help them. And I'm wondering, what is she talking about, guys? Isn't Caster's mother, rather Caster's family, the one that came out, to ask for help by way of doing a flyer on social media? See, guys, I said she contradicted herself. When she said that this thing is a scam, it got me wondering, because they are the ones who brought it to the streets. Then that automatically means they are the scammers. And now when she turns around and says people are the ones who are looking for people to help, again, that confuses me, because it is Caster's mother, according to me, who brought this thing out, by way of the flyer, so that people can be able to contribute, to donate to her daughter who is sick. So I do not understand how people are fighting, to take charge of this GoFundMe, take charge of these donations. Guys, we all know, once again, that the money needed for this treatment of Caster is a lot of money. It is 60K USD. That is not small money. That is not money that, can be tasked to one person to raise. Like I was saying in my previous video, guys, even if there's another cousin of theirs, even if it's Marwa's family who has a channel, who has influence, and he can come out. Of course, I know there's none, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys, even if there's anybody else who is in Team Marwa, who is very influential, who can come out and raise funds in their channel, I don't see why not. I don't see why not, guys. Because at the end of the day, all this money is going to the same kitty. It is going to the GoFundMe. It is not like we are sharing different links and the money is going to different bank accounts, different people. No, the money is being channeled to one account. That is Jamaican uncle's account. And then later, this money is going to be, channeled to Caster's mother or to the hospital. So my thing is, this money is being raised by different people on different platforms, or rather on different YouTube channels, but it is going to the same place. And the place that this money is going to is actually a transparent place where everybody, all and sundry, can see how much money has been raised, who has raised it, how many people have donated, and all these details. Everything is in the clear. So what is the problem, guys? Is it that Black Demon does not want money to be raised for Caster to be treated? Of course, I think yes. Because she goes on to say that Caster is actually not sick. Or rather, she says that Caster is not as sick as people are purporting her to be. And I just want to know, if she knows how much, of sickness Caster is at, or what stage, of the cancer, or, how much pain she's feeling, if she is able to gauge all, why not come out in the clear and tell us? Why not tell us Caster, Caster's state is like this, her medical record state this. She seems to be knowing something, guys, something that even, the mother of Caster does not know. Yeah. Let her come out clear and tell us exactly what she knows about. By the way, guys, I've heard her saying that, she has heard the news that has reached her. So there's news reaching her. Right? So she should come out clear and tell us that this news that has reached her desk, this news, let us know exactly, how Caster is. Oh, and by the way, I also heard her say that Caster is actually not in India. That Caster is in Kenya. Why not just produce the receipts? Why not just produce the receipts and say, guys, this person saw Caster, in Nairobi, somewhere, or some other town in Kenya, and this is the evidence. Why are they all coming out to talk about this thing of Caster being in Kenya, and yet there's no evidence to it? And guys, I also, heard another naysayer coming out to say that, how is it that this, disease of Caster progressed so quickly? Because I saw Caster in Nairobi, on, is it February 14th or February 12th? Something like that. And I was like, oh my God. And I just want to tell this person that this is the reason.
Caster, there is the power in your tongue. I am well. Amen. I am well. Just that I'm just trying to be honest that truly I am not fine. So you guys can pray for me. But I know, like I said on my last part of the statement, I know everything is gonna go well and I'm gonna be okay. Okay.
So as you can see, guys, that video was actually done 5 months ago. And if you remember, Deemwango spoke about Caster confiding in her in October last year. So if you count 5 months back, you actually fall on October. So this girl had started feeling unwell at this particular time. This disease did not just progress from February 14th or February 12th to this day. Caster has been unwell for a while. As you can hear, she clearly tells her audience that she needs their prayers. She says that she is well generally, but physically, body-wise, health-wise, she said she was not doing well. So people should really start, being a bit sensitive to issues. And somebody said that, or rather, Black Demon says that she works in a hospital. She should be more sensitive because she knows how... I'm laughing because I know some of you came to the comment section and told me otherwise. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me keep quiet. I'm jobless. Guys. And then guys, she also states that Caster, has a YouTube channel, and this thing I've had quite a number of them saying this. That Caster has her own YouTube channel. Why isn't she coming out to address these issues on her YouTube channel, guys? Caster clearly, came out, as a very private person. Remember what she told D. That tells you something, But then again, I want Caster herself to answer Black Demon on that question.
I don't ask for help often. I handle my own healing. When I do need someone, that's when you know it's bad. I've been let down 1,000 times before, and I always come back to the same realization. That the only person I can trust is myself.
There you have it. Caster has answered the Black Demon. Caster talks about being a private person. Caster talks about not trusting anyone. And guys, clearly, she did good to trust deemwango, because deemwango, kept that trust, respected that trust. But in a nutshell, all in all, Caster is trying to say that, you know what, I am really afraid. I am scared of, saying my stuff out there, opening my heart to the world, or opening my heart to people. Because people have let her down before. And I know it's not Caster alone. There are many people who actually operate in that manner. Guys, I have seen people on the streets, they seem to be okay. And we know they are okay because we follow them on the streets, But these people will not be afraid or even ashamed to come out here and say, for instance, beg, while you see some other people on the same streets, and you can see they're struggling. But I've never seen them come out looking at the camera and saying, I need ABCD. People are different, guys. People are different. Especially if you have gone through some stuff, Like Caster, clearly what she's saying is that she has been through, some betrayal of some sorts. So definitely, she has got to guard her heart. And especially in this instance of something like sickness, which is very sensitive, she was afraid that it can blow out of proportion and she would get hurt the more. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Caster did not want this drama. And also, I have watched, some of her videos, her live streams. And that is another message that she has. She does not like drama, shenanigans. She just wants peace. She just wants to be in her space and have peace. So that is the reason as to why Caster is not writing everywhere in her community page. She's not like everybody else. If, somebody else, that is the approach you would have taken, you cannot force it on Caster to take that same approach. Her mother came out to ask for help. Nobody ran to go look for them to fight so that people can raise money. They actually came out themselves. The mother came out, did the flyer, and people, took up the initiative. Guys, can you see your friend having a problem? They are, you're seeing them on social media or an advert somewhere that she needs help and you can assist, and then you just keep off talking about they did not, come out to really ask for help. They did. When they go out on social media to do a flyer like that, clearly they are asking for help. And yes, as many channels as possible should do the funds drives, because all the money, is being channeled to the same place, Jamaican uncle's account, because it is the same link, unless people are sharing different links. But if it's the same GoFundMe, same link, then why not, guys? Why not? This is not little money. This needs a lot of people to pull together. It needs the spirit of Harambee, as we call it here in Kenya. It needs a spirit of people pulling together. This is not a one-man show. Talking about all of a sudden, Marwa is an advocate for cancer, and yet he was wishing cancer on other people. Yes, Marwa was mad. He said what he said, but the fact of the matter is, Marwa started this initiative 2 months ago, and he has a group on Insta where he's got a group of cancer patients who come together for, so that they can encourage each other. It's a support group, and it is what it is. Yes, Marwa said what he said, but yes, right now, Marwa is taking the lead to, champion and also to come out and assist cancer patients where he can. And he is beginning with Castor, And Marwa even said that Castor is one of the members in the group. So Marwa is not all of a sudden becoming a cancer, advocate. He has been doing that for the past 2 months. It is not like, this thing of the flyer came up and then now all of a sudden, Marwa has just popped up from nowhere with this sort of initiative. That is not the truth. Talking about Marwa earns more than the president of Kenya, and Jamaican uncle can afford $4,000 to give to baby Maisha. Why can't they, two of them, just give out this money and, clear this whole, bill of the hospital and stuff like that, for the treatment? Guys, why should they? Why? Even the president of Kenya, also does funds drives. He does not give his money. Like if he goes to a church and the church needs 20 million. I've never seen the president of Kenya himself, Mr. Ruto, President Ruto, come out and say, hey, I've given, 10 million or 15 million. The guy conducts a funds drive. People contribute. So this thing of coming, talk about Marwa should give, and in any case, Marwa should give what he wants. He is not under, obligation to give a certain amount of money. Nobody is directing him on anything. Marwa will give what he's comfortable with. And other people will contribute. And like I said, here in Kenya, we have that spirit of Harambee, where we normally come together to champion for a good cause. If somebody is sick, somebody needs school fees, somebody needs all these kinds of things, people normally come together under normal circumstances. Of course, there are those who don't, but most people come together and they pull together their resources and they help, a certain cause, So it is what it is. Marwa will give what he wants to give. Whether he earns, triple the amount the president of Kenya earns, that's neither here nor there. Jamaican uncle also has his family. He's got his things to do. It doesn't matter whether he's got trillions of shillings or money or dollars. He can only give what he wants to give. The thing is, people who want to contribute will contribute, guys. People who want to donate on Sunday are going to come out and donate. And at that point, let me just add that, let us come out in numbers, guys. Let us donate. Castor needs this money. And no matter what the naysayers say, we've got to do what we have got to do. If this thing is genuine, if GoFundMe approves it, then nobody is going to stop this cause. Come out in your numbers, guys. Channel whatever amount you have, even if it's $1. Oh, yes, let's go. Sunday, here we come. And guys, what really amused me is when she came out to say that, Castor is not involved in this thing, that these people are scammers. They are the ones who want money. Castor is, she has nothing to do with this. How does Castor not have anything to do with this? And Castor is sick, guys. Just for the fact that Castor is not coming out to speak, on camera. Guys, you can imagine if Castor came out, for instance, with her for lack of a better word, with a bald head and, just looking frail and everything. And she came to the camera to speak. Guys, I can just imagine what kind of humiliation the mother would be feeling. Why is her daughter being subjected to all that? And guys, that reminds me, I also saw a comment somewhere that, why do we only have one photo of Caster? And in fact, that photo, it looks old. Like it's not a reason. Oh my God. That is not a recent photo of Caster. Guys, honestly, this is crazy. Now, guys, if you have a patient, they are really sick. So is it you again going to wake up the patient who is critically lying in bed to say, hey, can we involve you? We need... Guys, this is her mother. I'm just imagining that because I am a mom. I don't care what my child says. I gotta do what I gotta do to save my child's life. Hey, you're not telling me that I should not go left if I know that left is where I'm gonna get help to help my child. You're not telling me that I should not go right if right is where I can go to get, help for my child. I will do what I have to do as a mom. When my child gets better, now you can come and ask her if she was involved or not. But in the meantime, I'm going to be raising funds for my child. I am going to be taking my child to hospital, and I'm going to be ensuring that my child gets, the help that she needs. That's what a mother does. Caster being involved? What do you mean? So guys, Sunday is the D-Day. $1, $2, $5, $1,000, $1 million. Come one, come all. Guys, we are not going to relent. We are going to do all that we can do for Caster to get well. And the rest, we are going to leave it to God. Guys, type in the comment section, guys. Start typing and let me know. What do you think about this whole thing? Gosh, somebody coming out to say that Caster is not involved in this, so every other person is a scammer. Somebody saying that this thing is a scam, and yet they are the ones who brought it to the streets. Somebody saying that Marwa and Jamaican uncle should give, this money and stop disturbing other people. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Type. Let us, have this conversation, because honestly, I believe that this is absurd. Oh my God.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Now, guys, let us go to the tycoon of Bungoma. Hey, the top lady of this town. The top investor. One like no other. This mogul, this big wig, this woman, who runs the show, this woman with connections, with the high and mighty, this woman who is untouchable. Let us go to amqarol. Guys, she did a vlog. Guys, I wouldn't be out here laughing, if this person was not so proud. Guys, it beats my understanding. Why somebody can come out here insulting other people's houses, insulting other people, Deemwango has no money. Deemwango cannot. What kind of shoes are those? What kind of, I don't know what is that. That hairstyle is not that amount of money. Why would you come out here criticizing other people while you yourself are this pathetic? Hey, guys, how many of you saw her living room? Or is it sitting room? Guys, how many of you saw how she has, at the corner of her house is where the office is? Guys, me, I've never said I have an office. That is why I'm doing my, my reaction right here where I'm doing it. I can do it at any corner, because I do not have an office. Guys, you cannot come out here to brag. Put yourself up there. You've got all these connections with all these big people, You are the top investor of Bungoma. You are doing constructions. You are, the main woman, in charge of all the real estate projects, in the town. Oh my God, guys, people should really be thoroughly ashamed of themselves. Like, for real. Isn't this a shame? Woman, you are not of deemwango's class. You cannot level up. You cannot match up to this girl. Oh my God. No wonder you're so bitter. No wonder you're so pained. No wonder you cannot stand this girl, because you remember that she was in school while you were already on YouTube, and yet you were struggling on YouTube. And then this same girl comes to YouTube, starts making money, starts making beautiful vlogs, and then you start to react negatively on her vlogs and start to make money from her. It pains you that at her age, you had nothing to show. And that is why you are talking about, why is she going to her brother's land? Why can't she, buy her own? Why can't she do this? Why can't she go to her own house? Why can't she do ABCD? Trying to compare yourself with her. She is a young lady and she already has lands, pieces of land. She has got what she has got. She doesn't have to come out here and tell you. Oh my God. Guys, now I know where the jealousy comes from. Like, for real. I know where the jealousy comes from. Gosh. deemwango buys a camera, a phone. She brings out all her gadgets. deemwango goes somewhere. Even me, I've been traveling. I have gone abroad. deemwango buys something. Even me, I have. Marwa constructs a house. Even me, I've done construction. Gosh. And she, was out here saying that she does not compete. She is always competing with these people. And it's a shame, guys, especially competing with D. Of course, even competing with Marwa is a shame, but with D, it's even worse. Even David Jr. beats you. Oh my God. Guys, I am not here. I have never ever come to these streets to start putting somebody down or to start insulting somebody's house or whatever it is, car, whatever. I have never. But I will come out here to talk about carrots because she is normally out here insulting other people's houses, calling Marwa's place a swamp. So I expected her to have better. And that reminds me, there's also another one, but I'm not going to mention his name today. Who, we saw his place. He comes from a mad house, guys. A mad house. Guys, let's just be real. And this is the honest truth. Most people in the world, or rather, let me put it this way. Most people in Africa, most villages don't have mad houses. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't know which parts of Africa some of you come from, if you're African, that is. In my village, a mad house. Even the poor of the poor people don't, they're not in mad houses. Maybe very few. Like, very, very few. And so, guys, people are coming out here to these streets, calling Marwa's place a swamp. And guys, this particular person, I have always thought that he is a rich kid. Those cool kids, from Runda. Runda is one of the, suburbs here in Nairobi. The leafy suburbs. where you're walking up, with the chirping of the birds. I thought he comes from that kind of place. Only to be shown a mad house. Guys, I almost collapsed. My point is, it is a big shame, guys. Even if you have to talk about Marwa's place, talk about it with some respect. Because you don't have that kind of thing. And that's just the truth. Guys, if you saw that vlog of hers, if you saw her chickens, so that is a multi-million project that she was talking about, guys. Is that the project that she says is giving her more money than YouTube? Are you serious? No wonder this woman is always out here, every single day hustling like MORAA out here on YouTube. No wonder. My project gives me so much money. Huh? My chickens, they give me a lot of more money than even what I'm earning from YouTube. What a lie. Oh my God. Hey, guys, that was a shocker. That was a shocker. And I thought she has this, 4-wheel drive that, she drives to the farms and everything. Border. Hey. Oh my God, guys. Hey. Last night, my ribs were payday because I could not stop laughing. What a shame. What a big damn shame. Now let us go to the village journalist. Guys, I have seen a video where 𝐷𝐿 has done, and when he was talking, I thought I was like listening to maybe KTN News or NTV or CNN or Al Jazeera. Whoa. Talking about, look, now, as you can see, they are going around in that area. They are checking out the construction. And guys, the village reporter, he was talking about David Jr.'s project, talking about it has been stopped. They have not met the requirements of what they were supposed to do before they started to, build in that area. Talking about that area is for, is not for commercial purposes. It's for residential. He just came out with a lot of stuff. And guys, this person, the way he was lurking around that area, it's clear that he is the one who actually, set up David Jr. He is the one who called these people. He's the one who, blew the whistle. But one thing I know is that after David Jr. complies with all these things that they need, everything will go back to normal. They are going to continue construction. I've seen these things happen so many places, so many, people who are doing construction. So this is no big deal. But anyway, guys, like I normally say, content nowadays is really not contenting. So 𝐷𝐿 had to really, look for content anyhow. And, it is their joy, when they see things like this. Now, he thinks that now David Jr. has gone down just because of this. And he himself said that David Jr. had gone to Migori to go and sort these things out. So guys, this thing, according to me, is going to be sorted out and all shall be well. If he has to comply with some of the rules that, he had not complied with, then so be it. But this is not something that, 𝐷𝐿 should run with all, with all these stories that he was talking about and all these things that he was saying, guys. Are they really true stories or is it just hearsay, asking people out there like what is happening, what's going on? And then coming up with a story to tell YouTube. He could not wait to verify anything. As long as the story hit, he ran with it. Because he wants to be the one to break the news. He wants to be the one to tell the hottest gist, Whether it is true, whether it's half-truths, whether it was whatever, he doesn't care. Anyways, guys, if David Jr. wants to come out and, explain to people what happened, he's going to do it. If not, it's none of anybody's business. He's got to do what he's got to do. And that's just that. 𝐷𝐿 also came out in another video. Hey, enraged. The guy is talking like a chatterbox. Oh my God. He came out to talk about Gitiriba's case. The guy is talking about people have been bribed. Yeah, the children's office has been bribed. Oh, the children's department, these people are not answering his calls. He's calling people. They have blocked him. They have, blacklisted his number. He went to the courts. He could not find the file. I don't know what, this, that, the third. My gosh. Gintu made a call to the children's officer. And this woman, that Gintu spoke with, clearly stated that this mother of the child has never brought the child to actually, record a statement with them. She said that she's only met this girl at the courts, law courts, but she has never met the girl in her office. The girl was supposed to come and, write a report at her office, of which she has never come. So she was asking Gintu, how do you expect me to take up this case? And yet these people are not doing as they are supposed to do. And one thing, guys, that really amused me is when Gintu called this lady, her number was busy. And the first thing Gintu said was that, see, I have been blacklisted. He called again, and this lady picked up his call, clearly to indicate that he had not been blacklisted. So Gintu is so quick to jump into conclusions, about issues. Gintu had already started to rant about how this woman has blacklisted him and many other people have done the same, only to find out that indeed this woman's number was busy. Gintu, the only person this woman talks to on her phone. And these same conclusions that he's jumping into are the same conclusions he made while talking about all these people have been paid, indicating that even that lady who he spoke with on phone had been bribed. He said everybody in the courts, everybody in the, in the children's department, everybody, I don't know where, all the people who are concerned with that case, all of them have been bribed. And Gintu is forgetting that he has done a video. This is a video that he has done, What if this thing gets to this lady? If she sees how Gintu is talking about her as being paid, being bribed, so as to manipulate this case, what do you think could happen? This lady could choose to ignore, or she could choose to take action. Gintu is joking. He thinks how they play around with marwa. I'm sorry, guys. He thinks that, that is how he will be playing around with everybody. Oh my God. I just hope that one of these fine days, somebody does not teach him a lesson, because, like I said in another video, I hope he does not regret all these things that he is doing. Now he thinks coming out to rant to his audience like that, that's going to help him in case he gets into trouble. How do you know they have been paid, Gintu? What proof do you have? And like I said, how he jumped into conclusion about this lady having blacklisted him, which was not true, could be the same way he is jumping into conclusion, talking about people have been paid. He should have gone and really found out what was happening so that he can come out with the real truth. So that when he comes out here to state things, he states them, with full confidence, knowing that what he's saying is the truth. Because clearly, guys, the answer that this woman gave Gintu, if that answer is indeed true, then these people are the ones who have not done what they're supposed to do. It is not about somebody being bribed or being paid or whatever it is that Gintu is bringing up here. So I just feel like this person, with this pooper, he's always in a hurry, with all this content. Guys, it may actually land this, this person into a lot of problems.
I have just called the children office and let me get what they're just talking about. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hey, niaje? Unaongea na Gintu, eh?
Hey, how are you?
I'm very, very fine. What about you?
I'm good.
So, yesterday I got the mom who was having some of the case there, and you just know her, and she's talking about the case is no longer available. What's happening?
Did she report the matter in my office?
She talked about you were there with her.
Where?
Yesterday.
She's mad. Me, I've never met the children. Neither have I met. The case has never been reported in my office as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
I interacted with the mother in the court of law in 𝐶𝐎𝐏. And from there, that mother refused to produce the child to come and record a statement in the children's office. So how am I supposed to respond to any allegations made to operate with me? I'm well schooled and trained on child protection. End that call.
End it. Guys, I told you things are bad. And outside here, it's only God will come to rescue who are in need. And people who have problems, it's only God who knows what will come out. Because right now, it's only you are being told, end the call, that I'm a well-trained officer, and I know what I'm doing. Yet, when you called me and talked about, you want to talk about the case of somebody, and you want me to provide the evidence, yet the case was not coming from me. What kind of talk about this kind of the evidence you want from Gintu? The fact has come out clean that people have already eaten money. People have begun eating. I'm telling people that people have already eaten money, because once we have the area elder who is always working to make sure that the village elder who is making sure that everything is just under law of him. And he had just talked about he was given a letter to summon to the mother of this kind of the minor lady who was being accused and being used with this kind of a gun. And that kind of the letter was direct to the home of the accuser.
What do you think, guys? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let us talk. Let us communicate. Let us engage in the comments section. If you have not liked this video, please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please also take this moment to hit the subscribe button. And to all new subscribers, I want to say thank you so much. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best of the best. Guys, let us continue sharing love. Let us continue praying for Caster. And like I said, Sunday is the D-Day. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Guys, let us meet in the next video. Bye-bye.